I'm currently dropping fat at the moment, but I am deep in my luteal phase and I quite literally want to eat everything. However, I've previously lost 25 kg, so I know a thing or two about how we can manage our cycles alongside our fat loss goals. Hello, my name is T and welcome back to episode 4 of the Fat Loss Diaries. For over the course of 8 weeks, I'm helping you simplify fat loss to the best of my abilities. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how we can particularly navigate the luteal and menstruation phases of our cycle when we are dropping fat. So first things first, we need to actually know what's going on. Typically from around day 14 of our cycle onwards, estrogen is going to start to drop and progesterone is going to start to rise. Estrogen is that hormone that makes you feel really good, energized and all sexy, and progesterone is the one that kind of does the opposite. You may feel more fatigued, cravings may increase, and one minute your mood could be here and the next it could be down here. More fatigue and mood swings can make fat loss feel like an uphill battle. It's important that we're tracking this so we know what's going on at different phases of the month and how our body responds to it, because every woman's body is going to respond differently to their cycle. This is an individual thing. Now, if you're anything like me, whenever Miss Luteal phase hits, all you want to do is curl up on the sofa with a cup of tea, some chocolates, and just kind of wither away. However, that's not always an option whenever we've got a goal in mind. So here's some things I typically do to manage my cycle when I'm in a fat loss phase that might just help you too. Number 1, ensuring that my meals are high in protein and fibre. When cravings are high, I especially want to make sure at this time that I'm eating foods that are whole, nutritious, and that are going to help me feel full and satiated. Number 2, I make sure that I am moving. Your period doesn't need to be a reason for movement to come to a complete stop. We just need to find ways to adapt and adjust. For example, I always make sure that I get out and I get my steps in because it's a nice low impact form of movement. But on the contrary of what you may think, 9 times out of 10 moving your body is actually going to help rather than if you're just staying stagnant. Number 3, increase your calories if you need to. Listen, there's some days where your cravings are going to be higher than others and you just want to have the thing that you were craving. Therefore, you're better to give yourself permission to have this thing without shame or guilt than to try and restrict yourself and then end up overeating at the end of the week. Grant yourself an extra 200 or 300 calories on the days that you feel like you really need it and just move on. It's not the end of the world. And number 4, make your sleep a priority. Don't be getting no half-ass night's sleep, okay? I'm talking to you. Ensure that where possible, you're getting the sleep that you need to rest, but also to recover. Our sleep has a direct correlation on our hormones and how we physically feel, and just the overall mechanism of our body. So let's try and make this a priority, and start educating yourself on the things that you can do at this time, rather than the things that you can't. And if you found this video useful, be sure to follow along so you don't miss out on episode 5, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!